Hello students, today we are going to study nomenclature of elements with atomic number more than 100. Okay, till 100 there was no problem of naming. Okay, but when it came, the atomic number exceeded 100. Okay, what happened? There were problems because it was discovered by more than one place. Okay, and as the result, what happened now? Discovery of element of 104, when it was done by the Americans and the Soviets. Okay, so Americans named this element as Rutherfordium. Okay, and the Soviets named it as Kurchatovium. Okay, so now there was a problem because two names are there of the same element, isn't it? So here what happened, this IUPAC, what is IUPAC beta? You have studied na? International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. So this, what this did, it formulated a rule in order to name the elements which are having atomic number more than 100. Okay, so for that you can see over here how it is done. Okay, first the digits, okay, and then the name and then the abbreviation. For example, if we are taking this element 104, how we will name this element? Okay, 104 means 1, 0 and 4. 1, the name is given un. Okay, 0 it is given nil. Okay, and 4 it is given quad. You can see over here. Okay, and symbols are also there. For nil it is small n, for un it is what? U, and for quad it is Q. Okay, all are written in small alphabets. Okay, now, so now what happens in this, how you will write it then? Okay, so it becomes what? Un. Un is what? U, isn't it? Un is U. Nil, okay, nil means 0, okay, and quad, quad symbol is Q. So its symbol becomes what? U and Q. Okay, again I am explaining you. Suppose if it is 104, okay, 1 un, okay, 0 nil, okay, 4 quadrium. Last you will add what? Em. Okay, so it becomes unnid quadrium. Okay, now if you want to name 100 and suppose 6, okay, what it will be? Un is for 1, un, 0 for nil, isn't it? Nil, and 6 for hex, so it becomes hexium. Okay, and how, what will be the symbol? 1 un, so you will write U, nil for N, and hexium small h. Okay, so this is how you are going to name the elements if its atomic number is more than 100. Now we are going to study electronic configuration of elements and periodic table. Okay, so electronic configuration of elements, okay, the basic thing and the periodic table, the basic thing is what? The atomic number. Okay, we have discussed in our last video that yes, Moseley, he said that atomic number is the fundamental for the classification of elements. Okay, not atomic mass. Okay, and then Bohr gave the modern periodic table which we are seeing on the board. Okay, so basic thing was what? Atomic number. So if we are saying atomic number, which topics comes in consideration? That is the principal quantum number, orbitals, the SPDF, electronic configuration. Okay, keeping in this in mind, these are the basic things. Okay, we what? Classify the elements in the periodic table. Okay, so now coming to the periodic table, modern periodic table, it consists of horizontal lines and vertical lines. Okay, so these horizontal lines are known as periods. Okay, and the vertical you are seeing the columns, that is the groups. Okay, so when we are seeing the period, okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, so how many periods? 7 periods. How many groups? 18 groups. Okay, so now when we are saying about the period, you will be see in this period what the last electrons enters the principal cell, and here you will see that it will remain similar throughout. Okay, so here if I am talking about suppose 3, okay, period number 3, you will see the last shell is all 3, isn't it, where the electrons are accommodated. Okay, so now here in this you will see what they are consisting of, the same shell. Okay, now in the groups, what happens, you will be seeing that yes, here we are saying this is the S block elements, these are the P block elements. If we are saying here S block elements, but you see in group one thing is particular, that yes, all is consisting of S1 only, here all is consisting of S2 only, here you will see in 13 all consisting of P1 only. Okay, so it means what, here in this, in the groups when it is arranged in this, the last electrons which are present is similar in the subshells. Okay, and that is what S1, you can see S2, P1, P2, isn't it, all will be similar, and that decides its chemical properties there. Okay, now here you can see 1s1, this belongs to what, period 1, but here group has not been given. Actually this is of element what, hydrogen. Okay, it can be placed in group 1 also, and it can be placed in group 17 also, because its property resembles group 1 as well as group 17. Okay, and here we will be studying in detail when we will be studying the SP and D block elements and F block elements. Okay, now here this S block and P block elements, okay, these are the main, okay, and they are known as what, representative elements. Okay, from 3 to 12 what is arranged, the transition elements are arranged. Okay, here you can find what, the D block and F block elements. Okay, so now here when we are coming to n is equal to 6, okay, you will see that here in the third group it starts filling what, 5d1, 5d2, 5d3, 5d4, 5d5. Okay, but as soon as 5d1 is filled, okay, you have to fill, or if other elements are also started filling, and that is what, the 4f inner transition elements. Okay, and this is known as 4f inner transition series. These are what, 4f elements. So how many elements can be accommodated? This F consists of how many orbital 7s, so how many electrons can be there? 14. So how many elements will be there? It will be 14. Okay, so here in third group, as soon as 5d1 is filled, the 4f element starts filling, and all the 4f elements are filled here. Suppose if in this there are at 18 elements, 18 plus 14 we will be taking in this, which the period number 6. Okay, now coming to n is equal to 7. Okay, here what happens in the third group, 6d1, 6d2, 6d3, 6d4, 6d5 is filled. Okay, but as soon as 6d1 is filled, what happened, 5f element starts filling. Okay, and these are also 14 in number. Okay, and here these are known as what, inner transition series. So if we are saying all the 14 elements can't be accommodated in this this period number 6, and then 14 elements in period number 7, so they are written down, okay, separately. And 4f is known as 4f inner transition series and 5f inner transition series. 4f inner transition series are known as lanthanoids, and 5f inner transition series are known as actinoids. Okay, and as it is not accommodated in this small space, it is written down in the periodic table. Okay, and this is how the elements are arranged.